Most trading videos tell you how to make money. This video is about how trying to force the market to give you money will completely destroy your edge. Let's go back to January. It was the first month of the year, and I was on a complete high. I had a phenomenal trading month, culminating in a $998 withdrawal. I took that payout and put it directly towards something that was absolutely necessary in my life at the time. And that feeling? It was intoxicating. But looking back, I realized that early win was actually poison. Because it wrote a false narrative in my head, my brain looked at that payout and decided, the market is my personal ATM. February is going to look just like this. March is going to look just like this. Without realizing it, I became completely dependent on a specific financial outcome. And then February hit. And reality caught up with me. The market entered a completely normal losing streak. But at the exact same time, real life happened. Outside of trading, I run another business, something I've been operating for years. And right when my trading took a dip, that business hit a brutal, unexpected roadblock. It was a severe logistical and financial hit. Suddenly, I was under intense, compounding pressure. I needed to make things happen. I needed to pull cash from somewhere. And because I needed the money, I brought all that real-world stress straight into my trading terminal. The charts stopped being an environment of probability, and they became a desperate rescue mission. When you need money from a trade, you lose all your power. You cannot let a strategy breathe when you are terrified of losing. My total allowable drawdown on my prop accounts was $2,000, and I was risking $250 per trade. If you do the math, that's exactly 8 bullets. 8 lives before the account is dead. Rationally, I told myself I was comfortable with that risk, but my behavior proved I was absolutely terrified. Every time a trade moved into a small loss, the panic set in. I would manually close the trade early to manage it, telling myself I was saving capital. It was bullshit. I was just acting out of pure fear. And the cruelest part? The second I clicked close, the market would turn around, hit my original target, and explode into a 1-to-4 risk-to-reward move without me. I tried to fix a behavioral problem by changing my rules mid-flight. I trailed my stops to break even. The market tapped my break even and went straight to target. I shifted to a 1-to-1 trail. On a short setup on the S&P 500 and the US 30, it wickered me out exactly at 1-to-1 and then tanked straight to a 1-to-4 payout. I felt betrayed by the market. I got frustrated, isolated myself from my mentors because I thought my way was better, and missed the entire market reversal because I was too busy trying to micromanage my survival. The turning point and the parallel, I had to accept the loss of those prop accounts. It was an expensive price to pay for my market tuition, but I've accepted it. Because that frustration loses its power the moment you realize you are exactly where you are supposed to be on this journey. The market is not a textbook. It doesn't print pristine, perfect setups, and it does not care about your upcoming expenses or your real-world pressure. But here is the turning point. Just like I am restructuring my approach to trading, I am re-strategizing my approach to my other business. In that business, I've stopped repeating the old steps that didn't work. I'm changing the inputs, handling the variables before the pressure hits, and building a better structure. I am treating my trading the exact same way, step by step, doing things differently. The new blueprint. Moving forward, here is my new protocol. If you are sitting where I am sitting, watching yourself break your own rules because you're scared of the red on your screen, I want you to adopt this blueprint with me. First, we match the risk to our true psychology. I am dropping my risk down to a fixed $125 per trade on my remaining capital. That takes me from 8 lives to 16 lives. It completely removes the panic of a single loss. Second, we enforce a strict set-and-forget execution rule. Once the bracket order is placed, with a hard stop and a 1-to-4 target, we are banned from touching it. No trailing to break even out of fear. No closing early to save pennies. We let the market hit the hard stop or hit the target, period. Consistency isn't about having a green account balance every single day. Consistency means executing your approach flawlessly, even when you're in a losing streak. Stop trying to think your way out of a behavioral problem. Fix your structure, fix your risk, bracket your trades, and walk away from the screen. Let's get out of our own way.